Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you different modes in your dash screen of your Nissan Sentra. This is a Sentra 2010 base model, so the options would be pretty much the same for other Nissans as well, but here you go. So on your left is your RPM meter. When you rev your engine, it goes up like this, so make sure it doesn't go very up and so far up, okay? On your right hand side is your speedometer. So when you start driving, the pin starts going up. Simple and common in almost all vehicles. Now the main thing is this center console. This is a button and a knob. So first of all, if you press these buttons, you can cycle through different modes, right? So the first mode here was the odometer. It shows the overall miles on your car, like how far you have driven your car in terms of the total mileage. And when you press this again, you see the trip meter. This is trip A, and you press it again, this is trip B. So what you can do is you can reset this trip meter by long pressing this button. When you long press this button, this digit 3.2 will reset to 0. I just reset it a few minutes ago because I wanted to keep track of something. So you can do that as well. This is pretty useful if you want to calculate your average consumption of fuel, or if you, let's say, want to keep track of when to change your car's oil, which is usually 3,000 to 5,000 kilometers depending on your car's model. So it's useful for that. You can use trip A for one thing and trip B for the other thing. Now the next mode we're going to find out. So this is kilometers to empty tank. So right now, since my fuel is all the way up, it's showing me that I can drive up to 500 kilometers before I run out of fuel. This comes pretty handy if you're driving long distances. Next thing is liters per 100 kilometer. So this car has this feature that it actually calculates for you how much average consumption of fuel your car is going to give you. So this thing is actually variable. So as soon as I'm driving it's gonna tell me a different figure. But since right now I'm not in motion, it's telling me the maximum value, that is 30, which is pretty good. But it's not as good as when you start driving. This is the average liters per 100 kilometers. Right now it's showing me 9.0. Now as long as I keep driving, the more I drive, it's gonna keep changing based on my driving habits. If I drive too fast and too aggressively, this value is gonna come down, which is not a good sign. Next thing is my average speed. This says average. I don't know if you can read this or not, but it says average. So my average speed right now, it's showing me 28 kilometer per hour. It's the average, and I can also reset it right now. Actually, let me just reset it for you. So I long pressed it, now it's reset. Now when I start driving, it's gonna start adding up again, and it's gonna start showing me my average speed. Next mode, I believe it's the time. I don't know what it is actually. Let's find out. So I'm long pressing this. Oh yeah, it's the timer. I don't know what's the usage for this. You can mention it in the comments if you know what it's used for. But it looks like it's going in seconds. What's the next thing? We're back to the odometer. And really cool feature, it shows the temperature. It is the outside temperature. So right now it's very hot in Canada. I'm in Toronto. There's a heat warning in effect, and it's 35 degrees outside. Luckily I have my AC on, which is amazing. So if you guys want any other video on any topic relating to Nissan Sentra or cars in general, you can leave a comment Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much.